Hello Jeff, this is Kevin from theoryisthereason.com. Thank you for looking me up. Your first question was, how do you find things to write about? So you're not just blogging for the sake of blogging. Well, the question is, do you want to be the horse that drives the cart or the cart that drives the horse? Frankly speaking, I don't want to be either. I want to be the guy that sits on top and whips the horse into action. Yeah. Question number 2. What is the best way to get traffic for your blog? Well, to answer that, seriously, I used to dig a lot, and I used to write really interesting Mac posts. Okay, this is 30 seconds only, so I'll just cut this short now. Just to re-answer that question, what is the best way to drive traffic to your blog? Write about stuff that you really believe in. Jeez. What is the best way to get traffic to your blog? Oh, okay. This one used to work for me. Read other people's blogs, drop comments, and they'll come back to you. It's called reciprocity. Alright, that answers question number 2. Question number 3. Name 3 blogs you read daily and why. Well, that's hard. We read like 300 over blogs a day, some of us. And if I were to name 3 blogs, it would be Kevin Kelly's Cool Tools and his whole blog series over there. I'll also read Clive Thompson's blog called collisiondetection.net, and he writes for Wired and a few other places as well, New York Times as well. And this other guy, Singaporean British guy, his name is Yong Fook at yongfook.com, and he's just plain funny. And yeah. Okay, personal interests. What fun stuff keeps you busy outside of work? I like making silly videos like this one, except this one's not so silly because it's for you. What else? I would like to build UAVs. There's this blog that I read up on called DIY Drones, and basically I like to build robots and stuff, even though I don't have any electronic background, but I believe in the idea that one day it'll be simple enough that all of us can build our own droids. Okay. Okay, next question. What are the 3 secret weapons in your book collection? Okay, I have books. I've got tons of books, and these are my favorite 3 in the context of, the blogosphere and all that. First one has to be Code, Lawrence Lessig's Code, and the Art and Other Laws of Cyberspace. Okay, this book has since been updated, and of course you have to get it. It's Code version 2, and if you can't afford this, it's free online on Lawrence Lessig's wiki. Just look up for Code. Okay, and it talks about how the internet really has no nature, and it talks about how the internet can be regulated, not just by the government, not just by laws, but by markets, by the grassroots, by culture and norms and so on. So it talks about all the different forces and all that, and it's been the defining thing about how I do my research, how I do a lot of my work. It's based on his book. Alright, the next one is Yochai Benkler's infamous The Wealth of Networks. Basically talks about the idea of collective intelligence, the idea of networked production, and how peer-to-peer and all that's changing the idea of production, how the information economy's changed. It's a thick book, but it's really elaborate, and it talks about how our world's changing, whether it's blogs, citizen journalism, and all that. Great book, okay? And of course, just to add a little bit of spice to your life, I've got Neil Stephenson's Snow Crash. And why is this book so important? Well, things like Second Life came about through books like this. Even the creator of Second Life admitted that he used to read this. And a lot of this science fiction books, this is just one of the many, but science fiction books like these help us define the future, and we're living the future as we speak right now. So it's rather exciting to read this, maybe a year ago, and like just 1 year after, it'll be like boom, we have like virtual worlds and all that stuff. And one of the key things that I like about this is that I'm also doing a bit of live casting myself, and there's this prospect of how people can transfer experiences to servers where people can embed and buy these experiences and so on. So lots of interesting ideas from there. Okay, so that's very useful to know. And the last question, what's on your to-do list that keeps getting put off? Well, it's exciting things like this that makes me put off my dissertation. So if I don't get that done, I'm kind of screwed. So okay, thank you for looking me up, and I hope that this has been useful. Of course, you want to chop it up because it's full of crap here and there, so make do with what you have. Alright, good luck, and thanks for looking me up, Jeff. All the best.